We're hearing a petition to establish the parent-child relationship. DNA testing was ordered in this case, and I'd ask the court to take judicial notice of the results on file,
So noted.
showing that Mr. LaBouza, or excuse me, Mr. LeBoy cannot be excluded as the father.
So noted.
The parents have one agreement today, and that is for Miss Ibarra to be designated as the sole managing conservator and Mr. LeBoy Bowser to be designated as the possessory conservator. And for Miss Ibarra to designate the child's primary residence in Dallas or any contiguous county. The rest of the terms are contested. The state calls the mother Miss Ibarra. Ma'am, will you state your name?
Vanessa Ibarra.
And what's the child's name?
Luna Anelea Ibarra.
How old is she?
She is 11 months.
And DNA testing was done in this case, correct?
Correct.
And what did it show? What does it show?
Positive.
For who being the father?
J. LeBoy Bowser.
Okay. And Luna's last name is Ibarra. Do you want to leave it as Ibarra or add in the father's last name?
Leave it.
And did you hear the agreement regarding conservatorship that I read out?
Yes.
Are you still in agreement with that term?
Yes.
Has there been any family violence in the last 2 years between you and the father?
No.
Do you have any safety concerns if he has your address or your phone number?
No.
Okay. And do you have any concerns if Mr. LeBoy has a standard visitation, so he would giving him overnight visits with the child?
Yes.
And what are those safety concerns?
His mother. His mother is an extreme aggressive person, and he lives with his mom.
Okay. And why do you say that his mother is an aggressive person?
Whenever she found out I was pregnant, and I guess nice words, she said that she wanted to beat me up and drag me, and that the only reason I was stopping her was because I was pregnant.
And do you think that she would harm the child?
Yes.
Has she ever made any threats against the child herself?
No.
Okay. And has Mr. LeBoy ever had possession of the child on his own without you being there?
No.
Okay. And has he made that request?
No.
And what kind of visitation are you requesting that he have?
Supervised.
And who are you requesting be the supervisor?
My fiance, his name is Edgardo Adaro.
Is there anyone else other than your fiance that you would agree to be supervisor?
My sister, Maribalee Ibarra.
And does your sister know Mr. LeBoy?
Yes.
And do you think they have a decent relationship?
Yes.
Okay. There's no conflicts between the two of them?
No.
Okay. And what kind of health insurance coverage does Luna have?
Uninsured. We're paying out of pocket.
Would you be agreeable to apply for Medicaid for her?
Yes.
Okay. And we've calculated, let me see. One moment. Okay, and if the court orders you to enroll the child in Medicaid, the state's requesting medical support from the father of $250 per month. Would you be in agreement with that?
Yes.
And the child support, we calculated at $646 per month. Would you be in agreement with that amount?
Yes.
Are you requesting retroactive child support?
Yes.
And then the last 12 months, did you and Mr. LeBoy ever live together?
No.
Did he ever provide you any financial support for Luna?
No.
And so we've calculated a total amount of $8,353 to be paid at $92 per month beginning March 1st. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else you want the court to know about your case?
Yes. Jay and I had already talked before this that he was terminating his rights, and my fiance was adopting Luna.
Has anything been filed as of today regarding a termination?
Not yet.
Okay. I'll pass the witness. The state calls the father. Sir, will you state your name?
Yes, LeBoy Bowser.
And sir, with the DNA testing showing that you cannot be excluded as the father, we're going to establish you as the biological father today. You're in agreement with that?
Yes, correct.
And Luna's last name is Ibarra. Are you wanting to leave it as Ibarra, or are you wanting to add in your last name?
Add my last name.
Would you agree to a hyphenation, or do you want it just to be your last name?
Just mine.
And did you hear the agreed term I read out at the beginning of the hearing regarding conservatorship?
Yes.
And are you still in agreement with that term?
Yeah, that's fine.
And are you requesting a standard visitation schedule with the child?
Yes, if it's possible, yes.
And do you think your visits need to be supervised?
No, I mean, it's my child, so.
And when's the last time you saw your child?
Well, I didn't know she was my child until today, so not once.
Okay. And is it correct that you live with your mother?
Yes, that is correct.
And have you ever seen your mother be violent towards Miss Ibarra?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you think that she would be violent, or do you have safety concerns with her being around your child?
No.
Okay. And you are currently employed, is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. And do you have any health or dental insurance available through your employer?
Yes.
And if you were to enroll the child in that insurance, do you know how much it would cost?
No, I do not. No, ma'am.
Okay. And so we're requesting that Miss Ibarra enroll the child in government insurance and that you pay medical support of $250 per month. Do you agree to that?
Yes, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. And I've calculated your child support at $646 per month. Are you in agreement with that amount?
Not really. That seems a little bit, high compared to what I thought it was gonna be. I know you guys are going off to what I get paid and things like that, but
And so last year we show that you earned $49,397.92.
yes.
You think you'll be on track to earn a similar amount this year?
Not really, because last year I did get a lot of overtime. Like I said, it just varies on how much work we have. So it could be less. I'm not 100% sure. I can't really tell you because,
And what kind of work do you do?
QC tech,
Okay. And are you paid hourly at your job or salary?
hourly. Yes.
Okay. And what amount are you requesting the court set child support at?
It's the least as possible. Not really. Just something to where I can manage. I do got to pay bills also, so that does got to vary on that too. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
And so we've calculated retroactive child support for the last year in the amount
Yes.
of $8,352. Do you agree with that amount?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Would you be agreeable to pay that balance at $92 each month until it's paid in full?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any safety concerns with your address or your phone number being printed in the court order?
No, that's fine.
And has there been any family violence between you and Miss Ibarra in the last 2 years?
No, ma'am.
Is there anything else you want the court to know about your case?
No, that's all.
Okay, I'll pass the witness.
All right, the parts y'all agreed to are fine. Just one clarification. Mr. LeBoy Bowser, is your father's name LeBoy?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so the parts, I guess we're just only agreed the paternity establishment and sole managing conservatorship. So let me get a decision on everything else. Y'all created this child together, not some third party. Y'all need to make sure y'all two are the ones that make decisions, not other people that were not there when the child was created. You got to make sure that this child is safe. Since y'all share this child will share both your last names. So then we're doing a name change to the LeBoy hyphen Ibarra, and either one of you, needs to file for a amendment of the birth certificate to change his birth certificate to do that. And then once you get a copy of that, then you would need to notify the Social Security office after you get a new birth certificate to update the Social Security card. No one else has any rights to this child other than you two. And so I don't want to hear about anything else besides that. There's no family violence, non-disclosure is not requested, so y'all are both required So let each other know where you moved to. And so that way you'll have that information. Um, Government medical for insurance, since there's nothing available at this time. Medical support is $250 a month. The child support is based on an average of your income, which means that they didn't base it on your highest pay, where you worked a whole bunch of overtime, but they also didn't base it on your lowest check either. And so I think what they calculate is correct for child support when you consider that, because it could be higher, it could be lower, but they based it on an average, hoping that you're going to make about the same amount this coming year as well as last year. So I'm going to leave the child support as they requested at $646. Retroactive judgment for the past 11 months is $8,352, payable at $92 a month until paid in full. As far as visitation is concerned, like I said earlier, you'll have to make sure your child is safe. And if there's other people that are unsafe, you need to make sure that you are supervising the child when they're around. And Ms. Ibarra, I don't really agree with what you're saying or believe it. I would think maybe his mom probably was being a mom, just like you are, and
Hmm.
let's forget about that because I don't think that's going to be representative of what's going to happen in the future. So, but if that's the case, Mr. LeBoy will be the one to make decisions about that part. You cannot decide for him who is around your child, same as he cannot decide who is in front of his child when the child is with you. Uh, your fiance has no rights at all to this child, so that's what I'm also trying to explain as well. So just because y'all haven't had any visitation, we're gonna do visitation the next 2 Saturdays. Um, we're gonna do visitation on this Saturday from 12 to 8. It's unsupervised. There's no reason to have supervision. Y'all should have already started visitation 11 months ago, and y'all didn't do it for whatever reason. Obviously, I guess Mr. LeBoy wanted DNA test, and Ms. Ibarra, you were reacting to their reaction to you being pregnant. All that doesn't matter to this child. It doesn't. This child wants to visit with both of you and be with both of you as much as possible, even though they can't express it right now. So there's no reason to have supervised visits. Mr. LeBoy is not a danger to his child. He should have right to visit with his dad. So we're doing two phased-in visits, which will be from 12 to 8, beginning this Saturday and next Saturday, the Saturday after that. So we're doing two from 12 to 8. Mr. LeBoy is going to come to your residence, Ms. Ibarra, to pick up the child at 12, bring the child back at 8 o'clock on the same day. If the fiance is an issue, make sure he's not around. Don't have people around that are going to cause problems. And then after you finish those two visits, then it'll be a standard visitation order. Mr. LeBoy will have right to visit on the first, third, and fifth weekends of each month from Friday at 6 until Sunday at 6 every other weekend. And then holidays are split up in the court order as well that you can read in later on. And father also has the right to visit every Thursday night from 6 to 8 o'clock. You'll have to approve your communication that y'all have had. Obviously, we've gotten past the big obstacle, which was DNA testing. So we got that one done. We gotta ignore some of the stuff that's happened before and move forward for the child because the child doesn't want to see y'all fighting. The child wants to be with both of you. You may not want to admit it, but that's the truth. And so we got to work out on how to communicate better. I don't want you calling drunk dialing or anything like that, but you should be able to have a regular conversation about your child, like the child has a fever or whatever the case may be, or later on when the child's in school, hey, they got an event at school. I'm letting you know the date. Those kinds of things. That's what y'all need to get to. I know it won't happen overnight, but I'm hoping over the long term that y'all figure that out. Court calls is billed to Mr. LeBoy. The Attorney General's office will put all this into a court order for me to sign, and then they'll email you a copy. Please read it so that you understand all the terms. You don't get to decide what you want, just whatever you want to do. It's a two-sided order here. Number one, I've ordered it, so you got to follow my order, even if you don't agree. If you don't agree, then and you want to do something different, then I can also put you in jail for violating the court order. So understand that. If y'all want to work on like visitation that's different and both y'all agree to that, you want to modify it here or there, that's something maybe y'all can do in the future, but there should never be a time where we're talking about no visitation. This child's going to probably grow up with two dads. That's the way it is, but Mr. LeBoy's going to be the bio father, and maybe this boyfriend will be another father. We don't know that yet because you're not married. But that's where we are. So got to make sure that we make decisions not just for what I want, but what the child wants. And the child wants to have as many people as they can loving them. All right, court, that'll be it. Y'all are done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.